Doesn't it feel like everybody is trying to steal your job? First recession, then layoffs, now AI. Where do job seekers go from here? Are any jobs even safe? To answer that, we have with us today Roshan Cariappa, a startup guru with 15 years of experience under his belt. And you're watching The Sweet Spot, the show with the spiciest business secrets.
It starts very slowly at the back of the head. Oh man, I think I'm high, dude. Thank you so much for this very ominous welcome. People generally, I've been welcomed with flowers and chocolates sometimes, but this is sauces are a first for me. Looks very interesting. Should I bite into it or is it like
your choice?
This one's the spicier of the naggins.
Yeah. So tell
I'm
us.
trying to avoid contacting my tongue as much as possible.
You can try all the hacks you want.
But it's hopeless. I have to chew it, right? It's going to come on my tongue anyway.
The heat hits in the esophagus, so...
Dude, various anatomical stuff being thrown around now.
Yeah, it has begun.
I will say I might have been a little too confident. Okay?
Yeah.
It is getting serious now.
We did this taste test for you, by the way.
Hey, just a ventilation for the mouth, okay?
That's it. Just hear some sounds.
So tell us, how do you become indispensable at work?
There should be a straight line to revenue. Okay. So don't chase vanity metrics. Don't be isolated. Don't be disconnected from what is actually making money for the company. And understand what's happening in your market and space. Very important. Very important. Understand your customers better, right? Why are people buying your product? Or why do they care about your service? Right? Super duper important. Make your boss's life easy. Right? Which is not to say be a suck up. I knew you will look at me that way. I knew you will look at me that way. Right? Not to say that you should be a suck up. Right? But be one less thing to worry about. Really. Right? Draw your own boundaries. Better to say sorry than ask for permission. Right? Okay, shall I have this?
Yes, go for it.
Okay. Avoiding contact.
I don't know if you're avoiding eye contact with us or avoiding
avoiding contact with my tongue. I have a weird feeling this is going to break me, man. The next one. Let's see.
Alright, so people are trying to take things into control. They're trying to figure out what they can do to even try to kind of outrun a layoff.
Like again, I'm a very old-fashioned guy. Right, nothing can replace hard work for sure, right? Short of being a genius like Elon Musk. But he's also the hardest working guy in the world, I think. Running like 4 companies and 5 companies, I don't know. And a super entertaining Twitter account
Stop counting after 3.
And also almost on the verge of destroying Twitter, but let's debatable.
Man, this is having some kind of a
What's happening,
after
Roshan?
effect.
I thought the cough was from before.
Is this triggering some latent trauma, I think. So my goal is to avoid the milk, save it for when I'm done with everything, right? I'm going to look at that as my reward. So you won't have to hit me with a sweet spot yet.
Yeah.
But look, what you're seeing are exceptional times caused by exceptional times.
True.
Right? So if you again rewind the clock and look at the way some of these organizations have been hiring over the last 4 or 5 years, they were hiring like 20-25% of their headcount every year, right? And when you do that, you approximately in about 3-4 years, you double, not even 3-4 years, even less than that, you double in headcount. Now that is unsustainable, like really unsustainable, right? So the party doesn't always last, right? The hangover follows the binge, as is the case, right? So of course, you can say that it's the market, it's not me.
Correct.
And that is right. What happens in the market is not in your hand. I feel like this is also a time when you should not draw these hard boundaries on work, right? And perhaps start looking at other things as well. There's this guy, Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn. He wrote this book called The Startup of You some time back. And that's perhaps the best thing ever. Nice. Amazing book. I would highly recommend that. The TLDR of that is think of yourself as a startup. Add skills, build
That's
a moat.
actually beautiful. Yeah.
Add skills, build a moat, pivot if you have to, but survive. It starts very slowly at the back of the head. Oh man. I know this. I told you. This is like going from 0 to 1,500 or something. Keep all of this together and then have like this, you know.
Banana distance.
One arm distance, one arm distance. You can do great things from one arm distance.
Holy shit, huh?
So, Roshan,
Yes.
when you're picking work or you're picking a job, would you go for passion or money?
Passion or money, right?
Yup.
Yeah?
Oh, I know this is bad. The water is bad for this.
You just avoided the most common trap.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that.
The water dilutes, then spreads.
I know
the
that, I
heat.
know that, yeah. You gotta hit me with the sweet spot or whatever that is. Can I have one of this?
Yeah. I like how Roshan is still composed.
Yeah.
But he's dying inside.
Yeah. His eyebrows are sweating. He's getting there.
Child's play. Passion or money? I think it's a very weird dichotomy. Okay? And it's a false dichotomy, like most dichotomies, I think. Right? Pleasure or pain? I think I choose pleasure. A little bit of pain is fine, but not
Can't
this.
get pleasure without pain.
True. I'll agree with anything you say, no more. Elon Musk is an asshole. With career stuff, right? Money is important. Growth is important. Your interest or passion is important. All of these are equally important. You can't survive without even one of these, right? So I think all of these are important. Sometimes one or more of these override the other. And that's a fine balance for you to sort of decide, right? And these things vary with age. Where I am right now, I'm 36 years old. I have a broad idea of what I like doing. I want to experiment, of course, on the margin, right? Again, in terms of money, obviously, I have certain responsibilities. In terms of work satisfaction and so on and so forth, yes, I would like to work with amazing colleagues, as I do at Waymo. You guys are fantastic.
Plug.
They're awesome. They're awesome. Okay. I would say don't try to pick one thing over at the cost of everything else.
Fair. Now we have to dab.
Let's go.
Dab, 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 dab.
Did you just smell it? Can be as generous as you
As
want.
you want.
I'll do twice of that for the last one.
Okay, done.
Just
Done.
to be a good sport, right?
Yes.
Just to be a good sport.
I-
On camera again. The camera guy is looking at me like, yeah, no fucking idea what's going on with him, right? He's just waiting on it, huh? By the way, have the other guests dabbed on the last few?
You
No.
chose this.
So I'm actually setting a tradition. Huh?
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
you can always tell them that this is the guy you ought to blame.
Last
You
dab.
don't want everyone's curse.
I'm just trying to think of a strategy, right? So obviously this limiting the tongue surface area shit is not working all right. Should I just swallow it? But if I swallow it, it'll burn here and
Which will
I
be
can't
worse.
retain a chocolate here. So
You
okay,
should just have
I
this
just
and the
have
chocolate
to-
together.
No.
I'm gonna go for it. Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, Glenn. Finish.
Rob's still looking at him. Like, eat me.
I'm eating around it, huh?
You have
I'm
to
eating
eat it
around
at some point, right?
I will eat it, I will eat
Okay.
it. Rome wasn't built in a day, huh?
It's become a sauce island now.
Yeah, it's a sauce island right now.
So on to the last question. During the Great Resignation, job hopping, right? It just became so mainstream all of a sudden. Trend that became a lot of that. Hello again.
You chose this.
Sweet spot again, please.
Sweet spot again. New rules in this show.
I can't hear anything, okay? My ears are ringing a little bit. Okay, alright, let's go. Job
Happing.
The vowels, man. It's just like, you know, there's a lot going on in my mouth right now. Okay, job hopping is abjectly bad. Why do I want to reset every 1 year, 1.5 years, or even 2 years, right? I mean, if you find people that you like, a mission that you can sort of align around, just go long, you know. Let the learnings compound, let the challenges increase, let the responsibility increase and so on, right? Because oftentimes when I see people who have done, I don't know, a year somewhere, a year and a half somewhere, 2 years somewhere else, etc., 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 I know that they can't commit to a problem. Most places, if it is sufficiently competitive, year one, you're just trying to find your feet. Okay? Year two, you figure out how to add value. Year three, you become someone to reckon with, right? Year four, year five is when you build a team, leadership, all of that stuff. So, job hopping kills you of that one important thing, right? Which is to learn to iterate on a problem, right? So, find great colleagues, find a mission and a problem that you can rally yourself around and go long, I would say. Okay, so I'm going
Generous dab.
I'm going to kill myself.
Also
huh?
careful, huh?
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am doing this.
Sauces doesn't
Let me make like a
Sandwich?
sandwich out of this.
Okay, let's go.
Something tells me I'm going to regret this a lot.
Yeah.
But,
You are.
Okay, fuck it. I'm done. Dude, I think that sandwich idea worked.
Yeah.
It worked. And just like a final flourish, huh? The sandwich idea worked. You're disappointed, I
I'm
see.
very disappointed.
Right? Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to be a good sport. Nothing happened. This is optional for future guests, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, thanks.
They don't have that roadie spirit,
You
basically.
don't want them to find your address and come to your house and be like, what did you do to me?
This is not
the-
even setting the
this
bar
is
high. It's like taking the bar, throwing it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, there's heat for sure. I think I'm high, dude. Are my eyebrows twitching for some reason? I don't know, man. I just feel like
Your
there's,
whole face is twitching, by the way.
there's a
Roshan, will you do us a favor?
yes,
As a tradition, the last thing that a guest does on this show
yes.
is they sing.
They sing.
Yeah, they sing.
Oh,
Come on,
God.
Roshan. You were such a good sport, you got to do this as well.
They sing. Mm.
Yeah.
I
You
like-
chill, bro. You chill, not you.
But I don't know the lyrics, so I'll need the lyrics until I found you. Georgia, wrap me up in all your. I want you in my arms. I'd never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, then I found her. I found you.